Welcome to Deliverable 1A, Maximizing Your Financial Budget by Cadet England and Cadet Voigt. So what we're going to do with this tool is we're going to automate... So what we're doing with this deliverable is we're going to create a model and a tool that's going to help prepare soldiers for their financial future. So this tool allows soldiers to identify their expenses, earnings, and spending limits while adapting to each soldier's personal financial situation. Ultimately, this tool allows soldiers to make the right decisions that will put them on the right path to a successful, bright financial future.
Fix inputs. As you can see here, we have our influence diagram that ultimately is maximizing your financial benefit. Along here we have three major variables which you have to consider, which will be different for each soldier due to everybody having different pay, different ranks, and so forth. You'll have your taxes, you have your expenses, and you'll have your earnings. Within those, you're going to have other branches that go... The other branches that go into each of the variables are fixed inputs that go along with the pay tables, the salary, the BAH, investments, deployment, and special pays all go into your earnings. For expenses, you have car, living essentials, entertainment, insurance, retirement, on and off base, which goes into your housing, and housing into your expenses. Last but not least, you have your tax rate, which changes every single year depending on income and Last but not least, you have your tax rate, which goes into the taxes, which will change due to inflation and things so forth. You want me to go back through it? For here you have your 2017 military pay chart. This right here shows every single grade from your ranks all the way to how many years of service you've committed to and how many years you've put in. As you can see, it goes all the way from an E1 all the way to an O10, including your Chief Warrant Officer ranks as well. And then you can see your years go from 2 all the way to 30 years. Down here you can see we have our years and we have our grades. We have here, yeah, I got you. Here we have our years and our grades. We created a match function for each. Therefore, you can put in an input of how many years you've served, and then how many and what your pay grade is. For that, it will show. What's this one? Yeah, I got you. I'm just gonna start it over. From here, you have your years and you have your pay grade. We have a match function that allows soldiers to find what their pay grade is and how many years they've served to give an estimate and a number of how much money they'll make within the year, or how much money they'll make within each month of pay. From that, we then had an index function which took both of those together and crossed. After setting up both match functions, we have an index function which links both of those together to give an exact amount of pay each soldier will have each month. The next variable we considered is your BAH dependence. This shows every single base and every post you could live on, and it shows the ranks along with that to show how much money you're approximately going to make based on your rank and based on your location of service. Each one of these is going to differ due to the different locations and the standard of living based on the city and the location within them. The other variable that we took into consideration, the BH, the other variable we took into consideration is a BH without dependency. This also does the exact same thing, and it's going to show us your rank and show us where you're posting and where you live, and this shows where you live and your rank, which is going to show you how much money you're awarded for BAH per month. After looking at both of these, we'll then do the exact same thing, and we will create a match function for each one. We will create a match function for each one, which will then use an index function to link them both together to show us how much you're going to make each month.
Just can't exceed 3 minutes, right? So how do we go to edit?